insecurity is a real threat, not just in the north, in the south. We've heard of farmers being killed, and we hear a lot of things being said about it. But would you say, from your experience, that we're doing enough to get the farmers back to the farm because of, I mean, you have issues of insecurity, you have the cattle rearers and the farmers conflict. That is still a problem.
Well, I know the security agencies have been trying their best to make sure that the farmers go back to land. But definitely, there is still much to be done. Because if you look at, especially if you look at the Northwest, which produces most of the food they bring to this part of the country and the cattle, many farmers for the past 2, 3, 4 years have not been able to go to farm. You go to farm, you'll be kidnapped, they will ask for ransom, and even when you go after planting, when you come to harvest, these bandits will come and cause problem and kill them, and so that has disrupted a lot of farming activities. But I know I worked in that part of the country about 11 years ago in Sokoto. Most of these things started in Zamfara area, where it has blossomed to other, like 6 states in the Northwest. As we are talking, some researchers have shown that you have more than 10,000 bandits around that 6 states, about 120 gangs. But good enough, of recent, the security forces have been making some efforts. At least 15 gang leaders of those bandits have been killed. Kachala Habibu Sobobo, Sani Dangote, the one that masterminded the great train robbery of 28/3/2022 also has been killed. So if they continue in that light to get at those bandits, I think there will be no normalcy in the farms. However, the problem we have is if you attack in Zamfara, if military security force attack in Zamfara, there is tendency those bandits will move to the neighboring states. So what we are looking at is to see that the attack is done simultaneously in all the states so that they have no hiding place. Either if you attack Niger, they move to the next neighboring state. If you attack in Zamfara, they move to Katsina. If you attack in Katsina, they move to Kaduna. So it will be like a vicious cycle. But we are suggesting that the attack should be simultaneous. And also, in other, like in Borno, northeast part of the country, we would earlier suggest in our research that the creation of what we call motorcycle battalions. We don't know how practicable that is, because most of these hoodlums, they move about in motorcycles, and the villages are far from each other. So we need to increase our strategy to make sure that since the leaders of this gang have been decimated, the younger ones do not come and form other groups to come and create problems for farmers so that we get sufficient food for our country.